Hey guys, the Stormer RT here. Usually I do videos about my Charger RT 2014 all-wheel drive. Awesome car, love it to death. I've done some electronic videos, mainly stuff having to do with Amazon's Alexa. You know what I mean. Don't want to say the name too loud, it'll start doing stuff. Has not been that reliable lately, but it still works. Let's see here. I just wanted to say that, over the last several years, it's been nice that a lot of you people have stuck with my channel. Even though I haven't posted any of my Charger stuff in like the last almost 4 years, since like July of 2019. Oh, this is my kitty cat story. In case you're wondering what keeps moving over here. It's my buddy Boo. Guy, he's gonna turn like 15 next month. Still acts like a kitten. But yeah, there was something I kind of wanted to go over with. So as of a couple months ago, that's a new bruise. Anyways, a couple months ago, I got diagnosed with cancer. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. It's completely curable. So, supposedly I'm going to be fine. But I do believe it's been going on for a long time, because the last few years, I have not been feeling good. It wasn't until it got to the point where my stomach was hurting all the time, I couldn't eat anymore. I had a bunch of lymph nodes that were swollen up. And that's how I found out. So, stop pushing on the TV, Stormy. Damn it. No, don't do that. Messes up my view. Cats will be cats. Okay. So yeah. I'm 2 treatments in. Gonna have the 3rd one. And I gotta tell you, chemo is not as bad as, like, in the movies and the shows. They make it look horrible. People are walking around their house, dragging around an IV bag. And they're gray. And they're pale. No body hair. Now, it does depend on the person, because some people have it worse than others. For me, it really has not been that bad. I get weak a lot. Especially for the first week after chemo. Other than that, go back to work for a week and a half, do my chemo, take the next week off, go back for a week and a half. It's not been that bad. I haven't been getting sick, nauseous. I'm a little bit paler than I used to be. But yeah, the hair has gotten really thin. Of course, I didn't have a whole lot up here to start with, so. But you can see from the side. Yeah. Oop. Sorry. Confused my right and my left because of the camera. But you can see how thin it's gotten. Of course, I did trim it short, too, so. And usually I don't wear this hat, so it doesn't really fit my head that well. This has usually been my background hat, because the front of it says Charger. But I figured I have to put on the Dodge hat for my Charger channel, right? See, and then I keep pulling it in the wrong directions, because I'm looking at my camera in opposite. Okay. Anyways. I don't really have much new Alexa-based stuff to go over. or electronic stuff. I did recently put on my new 345 badges and the Hemis with the black and the red, which looks awesome on the car. I do have a pinstriping idea that I want to do. I did buy a couple rolls of red pinstriping, 1/4 inch. I think I'm going to go over the center of the car, maybe a couple feet out. Because originally I want to do a matte black dual stripe kit with the red pinstriping on the outside. But I'm thinking about just running the actual red pinstriping without the matte black. See how that turns out. I'm hoping to maybe do that this weekend. I do need to do an oil change and a tune-up. I do have all the stuff for that. So, and usually, oh yeah, another thing about the Kimo. Usually I'm scruffier than this. But it's like a lot of it fell out. And then a lot of the darker stuff turned white and then fell out. But then a lot of it is still here. But one thing that I am really glad for, I still have eyebrows. At least for now. I don't know if they're going to fall out. I mean, I've been told all sorts of weird stuff about this Kimo. That, you know, a lot of people experience this and this and this and this and this. 100 different things. It's different for everyone. For me, I've been pretty lucky, you know. I mean, I get wore out. I have had to call into work on days that I'm supposed to be there. To where technically, a cat hair on my arm. Technically, I probably shouldn't be there anyways. Most people just take their entire cancer trip off. But I feel bad for doing that because of my position. I don't want to make other people have to work harder to cover it. So, yeah, that's been what's been going on with me. Got the stupid cancer. But you know what? It happens. Nothing caused it. I ain't got anyone I can sue and get rich over it, which, believe me, I looked it up. Because I kind of wanted to. I'm not really sure what YouTube's rules are about smoking. This is a little cigar, not a joint. Hey, kitty. And this is a beer. I'm not sponsored by this, but if they ever want to get out to me, I'd be more than happy to talk about your beer. This is my favorite stuff right here. Not that I'm condoning, Stormy, not that I'm condoning drinking, smoking. You shouldn't do that. It's bad for you. But you know what? I wound up with a cancer that has absolutely nothing to do with either this or that. So, do what you want. You might as well. You know, if you don't want to eat healthy, don't eat healthy. Eat what you want. Drink what you want. If you want to smoke, smoke. I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying, you know, chances are whatever's going to take you out, it's probably not going to be related to any of that crap. That's just my 2 cents. So, this is me, the real me. I mean, in future videos, after, let's say, 6 to 8 months, you know, maybe this hair might be filled out a little bit more. Maybe this might be more brown and scruffy. It's hard to even see. Of course, my lighting's not that good in here either. I got some really cheap stuff. Very expensive camera. Very expensive computer. Cheap lighting. And that's my Gobi strip up there. The red. Which you probably noticed, but which I still love my Govies. I mean, I bought that stuff right when they first started coming out, and most people didn't even know what Govee was. All the other YouTubers, they didn't have any video reviews on Govee when I bought mine. I think I might have a review of that. Actually, I'm not sure. I remember talking about a lot on Craig's Tech Talk channel on their live streams on Saturday. Well, this was like, God, over 3 years ago. It was back when his channel was still pretty small. Oh, and by the way, congratulations, Craig. Your channel's doing fucking... Oh, it's doing awesome. If word didn't completely come out, so... I do have issues with my phone. Half the time I don't know I'm doing it. So, anyways, with me, this is my YouTube setup. My studio. I do financial videos too, but I haven't actually gotten any out yet because this is supposed to be my big year of investing, but I haven't been able to yet. I mean, I do have some invested in the stock market through Robinhood app, a little bit of cryptocurrency, but I haven't been able to do any videos on it because I haven't been able to continuously put money in. Because as soon as I started, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, you got cancer. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, now we need to go to the hospital, spend a couple days in the hospital. We're going to have a team of people that are going to look at you. Well, you know, those 2.5 days I spent in the hospital cost me about $5,000 out of pocket. So, yeah, well, there went all that money that was supposed to be invested. And then, you know, I was like, oh, I'm going to put this much every week. Well, now come to find out it's going to be, I just got my first chemo bill, which is $4,300, but I had some sort of credit on there for like $180 or something. So let's just call it $4,500 every 3 weeks. Out of pocket for me, what the insurance didn't cover. So now everything that I was going to invest is now going to be gone. I don't even know how I'm going to pay this crap. I don't have that money in my bank. And I don't make that much every month to cover that. I mean, it's not like I'm poor. You know, I make okay money. I make way more than I need to live off of. But I don't make enough to be paying those kind of bills every month. And these things go dead on me like crazy. It drives me nuts. I'm not sucking on it constantly. It's just dead. But they're cheap. So, that's your trade-off. So anyways, yeah, this is my first official video in my official YouTube studio. I've got my Dogecoin flag, that's part of my financial one. I got a TV over here, which I do plan on eventually having the camera. The TV is actually on a wall mount, so I can swivel it out. I do plan on having like a background logo that's just gonna play on a loop running from my computer. The license plate, those are both, well, from Evil Dead. Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. One that's up here is Ash's actual Michigan plate that is on his Delta. The other one just says Groovy. This is Mr. Leahy from Trailer Park Boys. Actual name, John Dunsworth. Passed away a few years ago. Great guy, great actor. Awesome. What else do I have? Obviously, there's a... That is a Mustang toy car. That's Herbie. This is my favorite band, Iced Earth. One of their original releases of the one of 50 made for the Burnt Offerings cover CD that they re-released later on in, well, how many quantities? So there's no way for me to prove or to say that that's actually the original 1 of 50, but it was. And then we have this way, that way. Oh, right there. Wally. Some Gears of War books. And then I have like blueprints of card designs right here. We have Dodge Charger Hellcat. We have Kit from Knight Rider and GT500. Oh, and Hellraiser box. And a couple Gears of War characters. Apparently, I have a sleeping cat right there now. Because must have got tired of sitting over here. And a little Dogecoin coin. Right there. That's filing cabinet. Nothing important there. So, yeah, it's just a simple little video letting you know who I am. See a face with the person. Hey, if you happen to see this kick-ass black Charger around Western Michigan with red and black 345 badges, me behind the wheel, just feel like, hey, Stormer RT. And let's think of that again. I do want to do a quick shout out while I'm thinking about it. So I know a lot of the Charger people aren't really doing the same stuff anymore. Josh Lamas, he was actually one of the guys that got me into this, more or less. Learned a lot from him. He has a badass Dodge Charger. I don't even know if he still has it anymore. He only does cheap videos. Oh, we have Bernsey RT. He's awesome. He still has his stuff. He's been trying to get his channel kind of revived again. Some of the others, I'm sure RT Life must still be doing them. They never pop up on my feed anymore, though. But he must be because, you know, his name, for starters, he's a big player in the community for the Chargers. And I'm talking about Dodge Chargers, not the sports team, the Chargers. But this is just an introductory video. What the? Sorry. Got distracted. Something popped up on a screen over there and I'm like, I had no idea what that was. Or why it was there. And as far as the video so long, you know, if you guys watch it, I hope you like it. Hope you subscribe. You know, I'm going to try to do more videos with the Charger. I didn't do videos explaining how I removed my badges for the new ones. But I did it the same way that most people. I had a heat gun. And I used a fishing line. Goo Gone, by the way, really sucks. It kind of works. The best way to do it is to use a heat gun on the big, thick backing behind your badges. Use the heat gun on it. Don't hold it for too long. Have it on a medium setting. You definitely don't want to burn your paint. But the more that you get that heated up, the softer it is, and you can kind of start peeling most of it away. And then you use the Goo Gone. Another thing that works really good is WD-40. I kind of used a combination of the both, not together at the same time. You know, I tried to give Goo Gone the benefit of the doubt. WD-40 seemed to actually loosen it up and get it off the car better. So if I was to redo that video, I wouldn't suggest buying Goo Gone. I'd suggest WD-40. Most people probably already have that anyways. So there's no point in going out and buying the Goo Gone. I do at some point plan on, over the summer, it's going to take a while. Especially because I got the chemo stuff, so I can't really do a whole lot of physical stuff, and I can't work on a whole lot of stuff most times. But I have a back barn that I plan on converting into a garage. And if I pull that off, I kind of want to move the studio out there. So when I'm doing videos like this, instead of having this background, the background would be, well, actually, I planned on doing shiplap on the back wall, just like this one. But that would be the very far back wall, in which case my charger would be sitting behind me. So then when I do face videos and talk, you'd be able to see the car. And then if I do want to explain what I did to the car, I'd be able to get up and point it out. This is just one here in my YouTube studio on the upstairs of my house. Pretty basic. Not a whole lot going on here. Definitely ain't got no chargers going on. Just sitting outside. Well, I guess that'll probably be about it for this video. Hopefully the audio is coming through fine. I'm going to be kind of upset if it doesn't, because I just talked for like 21 minutes. Almost 22 now. So I'm going to call it a night on this. Hopefully some of you watch it. Hope you like. Hopefully maybe you'll subscribe. I mean, I will do update videos on my whole cancer situation. Like I said, I've had 2 treatments. I got my 3rd one next week. Hasn't been that bad. You know, I mean, I've been going to work. You know, I take about a week off after the treatment. I don't know why I keep fucking touching my nose. That's annoying. And I probably shouldn't have said the F word right there, but it, you know, this channel's not made for kids anyway, so see what happens. Alright, I'm going to call it a night, guys. I will see you guys later in the next update video. Have a good one. Have a good Memorial Day weekend. 3-day weekend for most people. Yeah, just have fun and go buy a Dodge Charger. If you haven't yet, if you do have one, I hope you love it as much as I do mine. Check you later. Bye.